If you want to see more of these, give this video a thumbs up and click the notification bell.
It's Audi, South Australia, Norwood, and Tasha's doing the dress tie-up so it doesn't go in the spokes. And this is the new construction. This is August 2022. So new apartments getting in. It's a very Euro feel right now. It's a very European feel. So there we go. So yeah, Australia, we do have a obesity epidemic. And you know, it's like when you're overweight, all your hips and your joints and everything gets cooked, and it's just, you know, you're suffering. People suffer, man. People suffer. Alright, Anzac biscuits. How much fat we got in here? There we go. Alright, so how much the Anzacs would roll in their grave. How much fat we're eating now? 20 grams of fat per 100, so very, very fatty. Lest we forget these if you want to be lean. This stuff's pretty good. Look at that, super lean. Alright, super lean. This is good stuff. Tastes great. That's why a lot of vegans are fat. You got 49 grams of fat, man, per 100 grams. So if you want to look like a jar of peanut butter, eat a lot of peanut butter. You want some childhood obesity, get some government support, 30 grams of fat per 100.
Skidoos. Milkshake skidoos.
There we go. Firstly, if you're very, very lean, you're looking like Skeletor, then yeah, you can eat more fat. But most of my audience is going, how do I lose the fat? How do I lose more fat? Or how do I have less fat in my face? Simple, cut the fat from your diet. If you cut your calories overall, cut your carbs, it's going to be a nut job to be around, and you'll lose productivity in life. On these ones here,
no, I didn't just find them. I ate bags of them when I lost 17 pounds.
There you go. So that's the secret. Rice crackers. Almost zero fat. How many grams of fat per 100 there?
0.9.
0.9 grams of fat per 100. Wow. So that's very lean.
Certified, but they just put that honey in near the end.
Yep. So 10 grams of fat per 100.
I'm surprised there's no milk in them. That's very common for tiny babies.
Yeah, it's amazing that the marketing people wouldn't go, hey, let's just flick the honey out so we can sell it to the vegans, vegetarians, make more sales.
Vegetarians eat honey, I think.
Yeah, it's like the marketing people really got to understand the market there for vegan product.
Yeah, because then they can put the label on the front and just boost the sales.
Then triple the price tag. Triple the price.
Yeah, well, that's what they do too.
That's what they do. We've got some little chips here, snacko biscuit things. 21 grams of fat. 21 grams of fat there. Tim Tams. Alright, this makes people unsubscribe. Don't touch the Tim Tams are sacred, Harley. Leave my Tim Tams alone. Alright, we're going for the Tim Tams. We're coming for you, Tim Tam. And for 100 grams, you've got 26 grams of fat. 26 grams of fat. You can see the grease in my fingertips there. Working on bikes. 26 grams of fat per 100. So Tim Tams. The cheese. What's the stats of the cheese? We've got 34 grams of fat, 35 grams of fat. So if you want to be a block of cheese, let's basically just get that and just stick it to your gut. Like that. Cream here, 600 ml. So per 100 ml, we've got 35 grams of fat. So you get about almost 200 grams of fat in this thing. Okay, that's crazy. So if you want to get a fat neck, a lot of cream, just have this big creamy neck. Greek yogurt. Why a lot of Greeks so fat? They love their Greek yogurt, mate. Alright, if you want to be a fat Greek, 100 grams. Alright, look at that, 9 grams of fat per 100. So you got 2 kilos. So you got almost, is that 200 grams of fat in one of these? Damn, it's gonna make you look like a little Euros boy. LSA mix down here. Alright, isn't that healthy, Harley? Yeah, it's a healthy source of fat. You got 44 grams of fat. 44 grams of fat there. Okay, so you get for a bag of that, and you got 100 grams of fat right there. Apricot muesli. How much fat we got in here? Yeah, look at that. So they've reduced the sugar. They've tried to reduce the sugar, and they're just adding in more fat. You know what I mean? I don't want to eat sugar because sugar turns to fat, so I'll eat fat instead. I'll eat fat instead and store it as fat. Every gram of fat you eat is the fat you wear. 19 grams. So you got 80 grams of fat in this whole box. That's crazy. It's way too much. Natasha's carrying, always let the woman carry. It makes them more maternal. We say, when's Natasha going to carry a baby? She carry my Nutrigrain. That's all she needs. So what can you eat, Durianrider? What can you eat? Pasta, bro. Get on the pasta, all right? Get on that pasta. Organic if you can afford the extra 20 cents. 100 grams, all right? We got 1 gram of fat, man. Pasta's so lean. So you get organic stuff here, man. Look at that. Yeah, this stuff's like 99 cents. You know, you get organic for $1.65, like whatevs, you know? Look at that. Beautiful, mate. Beautiful. Organic pasta, mate. Look at that. Per 100 grams. 0.6. All it is wheat. That's all it is, mate. Wheat. Easy, man. You know? Easy does it. Rice. Also some rice here. Basmati rice. That's why Indians are so lean. Until they add the ghee and then they get fat. Like a box of ghee. Fat per 100 grams. 0.2. So white rice is killer, man. Killer. You want a slim body like that? This is a white rice body. White rice, fruit and sugar. We've got fruit over here. Sometimes this stuff's alright. You know, it's hit and miss. But again, I like it with syrup. It's more satisfying. 100 grams. Where's the fat? Less than 0.1 gram of fat. You know? Look at that. And so you get 16 grams carbs and you get only 0.1 gram of fat. So fruit in syrup, fantastic. Sort of pretty cheap as well. You know? Sort of pretty cheap, almost as, you know? And the good thing about that is it's, you know, you're not having any skins you have to throw away. I mean, if I do have my skins, I'll throw them in the garden. But so yeah, fruit in syrup is generally better. Or why don't you have it in juice? Isn't it healthier? Like, then you have to have 2 cans to get the same amount of carbs. You can get 1 can. All right? So you have to spend more money and spend more time sitting there and eating, which I don't mind. But I prefer to have 1 can to get my carbs versus 2 cans. You know, whatever cans, how many cans you need to eat, get your cans in. You know what I mean? Sugar, man. All right, sugar. Ham in a can. You got 27 grams of fat per 100. Bam. Ham it up. Some ham legs, some ham hock. Sugar over here. Sugar is 0 fat, and we give it a thumbs up. Any sugar you want. White sugar, brown sugar, whatever. Donuts. We have 26 grams of fat for the donuts. 26 grams of fat for the donuts. All right. So people, isn't it funny when people use? So fatty. When people over here, they're using sugar to make sugar look bad, then they use donuts. But you eat donuts, a lot of donuts, it's all the fat, man. It's all the fat, you know. So look how much fat's in the donuts. So to get your carbs, you need at least a few hundred grams of carbs a day, at least 500 to 1,000 grams of carbs a day the average adult needs. So you know, let's say you get, you know, to get say, you know, 460 grams carbs from donuts, you'll get 260 grams of fat with that. Now if you got 460 grams of sugar, you'll get 0 grams of fat with that. So you can get 450 grams with 0 fat, or you can get 450 grams with 260 grams of fat. So this has got 260 times more fat in it than the sugar has. Crazy. You go, I'll meet you out there. We've got croissant. Croissants are 16 grams of fat per 100, all right? 16 grams of fat. You're only getting 43 carbs, and you get 16 grams of fat tax. That's crazy. These are so greasy, man. So greasy. So fatty. That's making people obese, all the fat. Ice cream, all the ice cream's full of fat. Full of fat. You have soda over here. This one's actually not too bad. It does have a good sugar hit in it. A lot of these days they use stevia and stuff. This one we have boom, 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 boom. Alright, this one we have, you know, so pretty much 0 fat. Yeah, pretty much 0 fat. Good carb hit in these. But again, the problem with is you've got carbonated water, that's bad for your teeth. Acidity regulator, bad for your teeth. Okay, so the acids in this is very acidic for your teeth. So the sugar's pH neutral, but then all the other stuff that add to it becomes acidic for your enamel. So, you know, drink soft drinks if you worry about teeth, because the acids, they're acidic. Okay, it's not the sugar. Sugar's pH neutral. So the best way is to add sugar and water with a little bit of lemon juice or flavouring, and you get less acid. But if you want a sweet drink, then sunlit, it's okay. Oil down here. This is what they do. They serve the oil with the pasta. You know? Would you like some pasta with the oil, sir? Right, let's stick this up here. Okay, so extra virgin, it's healthy. It's healthy fats, but it's fat, man. It's pure fat. Right, let's look at this here. All right, per 100 mil, you got 91 grams of fat. 91 grams of fat, man. Wow, that's crazy. That's a liter. So that's 900 grams of fat, roughly, in that. Is that true? Yeah, wow. So it's 100 mil. So times 10, 900 grams of fat. That's 900 grams of fat. Wow. That's 900 grams of fat. So that's just, you know, that's just basically put that fat on your leg, right? Or cellulite. Put it back here, it'll be cellulite. You know what I mean? Put it between your legs, it'll be like thigh rub, chafing. Wow, that's crazy, isn't it? So much fat. 900. That's 900 grams of fat right there. Like, oh, the people are like, oh, the pasta makes you fat. Dude, it's the oil, mate. It's the oil. It's the fat you're adding to your pasta. The fat you eat is the fat you freaking wear. Yeah, mate. All right, so what we got here is we got some cleans the sink. Got sugar, Nutri-Grain. This one is vegan. It's pretty lean. 2 grams of fat, and we've got one of these as well. Okay, but again, pretty lean stuff. Okay, so this is, we just bought this as an impulse. We need some more sugar. So there you go, easy done. You say, well, you can eat anything as long as you do calories in, calories out. As long as you eat less and move more. How's that working for you? How's that working for your thyroid? How's that working for your kids who don't get enough attention from you because you're constantly hungry and just, you know, in fear of sugar, etc. How's that working for you? It's not working for you at all, is it? You know? How's the stimulant addiction working for you? Ain't working at all. How's the depression working for you? Because you're doing calories in, calories out. It ain't working for you, is it? How's your libido getting tanked? You know, how's this constant fear of getting fat? Because one day, if you eat too much, you're going to get fat because your thyroid is just so suppressed. It's here. You have to worry about parking or whatever. Someone scratching your car. You just got our commuter bikes here. Bike gets stolen, I get, you know, $10,000 for insurance. So good to go there. There you go, man. But have you guys exercised a lot? We've rode like, I think 2 kilometers. 2 kilometers to get here, you know? 2 kilometers downhill, you know? So it's just, you know, use your body or you lose it. If you want a toned body, you got to exercise, move your body. If you want a slim body, you have to eat low fat. And if you keep doing this calories in, calories out bullshit, your mood's just going to drop, man. I mean, I go to the gym here and there, and every time I go there, people look miserable. I go to a running race, people look miserable because they're doing calories in, calories out. They're just exercising because they have to burn calories versus exercising because it makes them feel better. And that really sucks. And the kids always suffer because kids don't get enough attention from their parents, etc. And then they're more susceptible to drugs and bad sorts. So carb up, eat low fat, and then never be hungry and never have to starve and be lean for life easily.